Montrealers who want a public sac will soon have to ask for it. The change comes into effect in May 2023. With more, here's Christine Long.
The city says it's a way to cut down on waste at the source. Mayor Valérie Plante says in 1 year, Montrealers will only get the public sac if they opt in to the policy.
Some people are using it, but a lot of people don't even look at it, and it stays, at the front door. It goes directly in the recycling bin, and it represents about 10% of all the recycling material we're receiving in La Chine right now.
This time it's 2022, so we cannot just waste more and more. People has to choose.
The city had a survey and held public consultations, some of which Matthew Chapman participated in.
It's a model that has worked for many years, and there are other ways of doing things, and we need to explore those ways. We can't just say this is the only way there is and there's no point in trying something else. Unfortunately, I think that's the message that was trying to be communicated by Transcontinental and the promoters and distributors of the public sacs.
In a statement, Transcontinental said the opt-in policy would be the end of public sac, and they've been in talks with the city to optimize their recycling system. Meanwhile, people who depend on their public sac for coupons may be affected.
People that live by the public sac and try and compare prices, right? And they know, whether it's online or whether it's through the public sac, that they have to get those information to be able to make their list and see which store they will be using this week.
And the local newspapers delivered in the bag will have to transition to fully digital.
In terms of democracy, just in Montreal alone has 108 elected officials, and we're one of the few that covers the vast majority of those elected officials in Montreal. So, we see that a very important balance and check for democracy, and we want to continue to pursue that mission, online as much as in traditional. And we'll see. The end result is now we've been painted into a corner. Figure it out.
The city says it will help during the 12-month transition.
So for local news, local papers, which are so important to our democratic life, we're planning on putting together a financial program to help them in the transition.
The unions representing thousands of workers in paper mills and in the forestry sector, including those who produce the public sacs or who recycle them, say they will fight this decision. Christine Long, CTV News.